Oh, hey guys, thought tonight we might have a little sing-along. No, not really. Tonight we're talking about the Maono DM30 budget microphone. For 50 bucks, this thing is a little crack-a-lacka. It is like chocker with features, including a software package that comes with it so that you can fine-tune it and play with things like the pretty LED lights underneath. The form factor is amazing, and it's a full metal construction. So this is a programmable USB condenser microphone. It has a cardioid, so front-facing mic. You know, I've done a few mic reviews. We've got the Tonor. That was a budget mic, which has sold very well, I'm sure, no thanks to my reviews. And you know, I've got a few classic ones from my recording catalog, which is, this was an SE2000, which it was a beautiful microphone actually, but it was a bit of a budget version of the Rode NT1, which I couldn't afford at the time, and I bought that about 12 years ago, and it's done all right, but it's probably about age now. For now, you know, compared to the price that you get for something like this. Now, initially it is kind of pitched at gamers, but there's no reason that you can't use it for everything else. So like calls, possibly a little bit of music, you know, I'm gonna play around with that as well. USB straight into your computer, and let's go through some of those features. So it has a cardioid polar pattern around the front here. And it comes with a dial at the front. Now this is a 3 thingy dial, and I love this because when it's just sitting on your desk and you're not really sure what's going on, you might be able to see, but there's a little red LED light there. Now if I click that, it goes green, which means that it is now picking up my voice, and we're now in basically live mode. And I love just being able to click it, seeing the red, and knowing that I'm not accidentally recording myself, that I am definitely muted on whatever call I'm doing or whatever gaming I'm doing as well. Now, and then the dial acts as a volume dial and also a mic gain dial. So the gain obviously increasing that reach of that and driving that kind of cardioid pattern out a little bit wider to reach you a little bit further away. So if you're up close, and obviously you want to kind of turn that gain down, you don't need that extra power to boost out. And then when you are further away, you might want to increase that a little bit to get the best signal possible. So that's just the front. I mean, I'm going to stop here just for a moment and just comment on how it's a really attractive microphone. Like, it's so well made, it's so well put together, it looks so good on my desk, and that's not even talking about the LED lights. But let's talk about the LED lights. So it has, and this is programmable in the software on the thing as well. So at the moment, I've just got that in freeform. So if you look at the bottom of this, which you probably can't see too well in the light, like check out the full review on the site for the HD photos, but there is a little color light at the bottom. So there's 8 fixed color modes. You've got, that's red, kind of yellow, greeny, very green, blue, kind of deep blue, purpley, and then back to full motion. So generally I find it a bit, I mean, I already have the distracting lights over here. So generally, actually, I have it sitting on the desk in red. It's just a really nice mode. So the USB plugs in the bottom there, and you've actually got a monitor as well. So you can plug in headphones. Yay. So if you are doing a podcast or something, then you can tune straight into what you're doing, shut out the noise around you, whether you're using studio headphones or whatever. So again, I'm going to keep saying this, it's 50 bucks. And so we've got quite a lot of features already, right? Now, solid base, all metal casing. And it really is, it's a good weight, and you really want that on your microphone. You don't want it to pick up too much vibration off whatever it's sitting on. You want it to sit firmly where you're going to use it. And you don't, you know, it's really nice. I've had mic stands in the past which were huge solid plates, probably a little too heavy for what you need. This here, the fact that it's 50 bucks and comes with a steel base, I was quite impressed with. Now, it does have the base, but you can also have it mounted on a boom arm or anything similar, so that you can get full on radio DJ with it and do your podcasts or your DJ work or whatever you want to do with it. I mean, you could even be gaming and, you know, have this here, depending on whether you're doing PC gaming or whatever gaming you're doing. All you do is unscrew the base plate, and then the arm just automatically mounts onto your boom here. Now, there is a twist, which you can't see because it's on the other side of the microphone, which you can then obviously tighten and loosen to adjust as you need to for angles and things. Maono also have a microphone, the PD400X, which is a slightly more hardcore version. But keeping in mind that, you know, what you're getting, if your budget is a little bit tight, then you're still getting a lot of the same features and functionality as you are getting with kind of a slightly more higher end microphone. And you have to kind of ask yourself, you know, unless you are recording some high end stuff, you're probably going to find that this is going to do what you need. Personally, I kind of prefer it on the desk. And as the DM30 is kind of aimed at gaming, it kind of makes a lot of sense. There's that other. It kind of makes sense that it would be on a base plate on your desk or on your gaming table or in front of you wherever you're doing your thing, because otherwise the boom's probably going to get a little bit in front of your monitors when you're recording your gaming. So how does it sound? Well, what we'll do is we'll switch over to my MacBook and I will use the microphone so you can hear it just going straight into a loom. From any other digital platform you're going to do, unless your PC sound card is just going to ramp the signal and boost this up a lot. The link is available on their website. You can just visit their website and then come down to, for me it's Mac, for you it might be something else. Once you open it, it's identified the microphone and then it kicks in. So we've got a bit of a sync going on. And up the top here, you can see that we've got a mute option, we've got our levels going, we've got our gain, headphone volume, mic monitoring, we've got some preset kind of tone presets. The RGB lights, you know, you can adjust the brightness of the RGB lights on the bottom, you can change the color on them. So there's a few settings in there in the standard settings, and then obviously you've also got advanced settings where you can get a little bit more crazy with limiters, compressors and things like that. It's not too advanced, it's just enough that you can kind of tweak it a little bit, make it a little bit better, get that sound to where you want it to go. And at the moment you can see the microphone's kind of just in front of me here, and you can really decide for yourself how you think it sounds. All along the watchtower, prisoners get the view. So I'm really impressed. I think it's a great little unit. The build quality is fantastic. It's got all the features. If you want to play with the software and you need some compressor, some limiter, that's there as well. Not a lot else to say really. 50 bucks. I'm going to keep using it on my desk for sure. And if you've got any questions, just file them in the comments below. So thanks for hanging out with me, even with me mucking around. Stay safe, take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.